What is up, the world of the living? My name is Lyarrah, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Friends, boy do I have a bunch of stuff to catch you up. Basically, we have created a whole lot of things during the Truly Bedrock livestream day, and after a lot of us, the Truly Bedrock members have met up to discuss quite a bit more of it, and all of that I have recorded, and all of that is quite an interesting bit of footage, though it is kind of us just fooling around, and it is much more disoriented than my regular viewing experience. So, viewer discretion is advised, I guess. And yeah, check this out. First and foremost, this all started with this road over here. You can tell that now it actually takes a tiny bit right and has a long-winded path going into the darkness. Now the darkness actually continues the path over around here, and wow, would you look at that, bypassing this sunflower field that FoxyNoTail was kind enough to assemble for me during the livestream day. This sunflower field is actually lit up via the torches under path blocks situation, but more importantly, it's just one of those nice details that just happens to have to be here. And that's life, man. No, really, that is actually what this entire project is about. It's the idea that we can fill in areas between our bases with points of interests, interesting stuff, fields of sunflower, that kind of stuff. And so, Silent Whisperer also got kind of, not addicted, but what's the word? Infected by this idea. And so, after I was done building that bridge here, he actually moved in and filled in and detailed the entire path to his base from my base. Meaning that right now, my base connects to Silent Whisperer's base, my base connects to Foxy's one to Slack's to Tizztom. Meanwhile, Silent Whisperer's one connects to the community area, meaning that from the community area to Tizztom's base, 1/4 of the map is basically one giant build-up base. And it is absolutely glorious, which is exactly what we decided to kind of start and work on. So, I assembled a couple of people I can trust to try and put that together, try and plan out the rest of the community area to make it more presentable to ourselves first and foremost. Because, yeah, this place, it's been here since day one, and it never really got, well, okay, it got a lot of love from, like, I'm pretty sure these are Tizztoms or TNCs or whatever. There's the, of course, the Job Tavern, and there's TNC's Newcastle, and then, of course, there's the community storing center, and Foxy did a great job on the town hall, but they're all so very disconnected. So we needed to put them all together somehow, which is why I called up Lyarrah, Blujay, and Silent Whisperer, and we decided to give it a try. Welcome one and all to the tavern once again. I gathered you today because the community area is a little bit of a, crapshoot.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it has a bit of a wall, it has a bit of a build, but I was hoping that today, the four of us, since we just happened to be online and for no other reason whatsoever, could maybe put together a comprehensive plan for the area, just to kind of have it at least some approximation of finished by the time the season ends.
Seems like a good idea.
Lovely.
Alright.
I feel like we've got a while, but we can do that, yeah.
Do all of you have your shovels on?
I do indeed.
Yes.
Okay. I have a number of wood, and I'm gonna put together a number of signs. 4 by 3 is 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I asked. I could have just crafted it. I had exactly 4 sticks. So, we're getting 1, 2, 3 to you, 1, 2, 3 to you, and 1, 2, 3 to you. I don't know why I gave all of us 3. I was planning on only giving 2. So, each of us gets to put down 2 signs that say something on it in this area. But once we're all done, we'll Silent, you are already ruining it. I'm counting this, okay? Use your
Yeah, I'm
shovels
planning
to
on it.
mark out plots for particular buildings that you would like in the, or particular buildings or districts that you would like around here. I still
Okay.
counted that one.
Okay.
Okay,
After
well,
we're all done, we get together, go all over the thing we've just finished, and discuss how it's really stupid and we shouldn't have done it. Deal?
Okay. That's a great
Sounds
idea.
great.
Yeah, cool. Let's.
yeah, that works.
Also, for the quick off-screen, this is entirely, like, this is a horrible plan. It's gonna take absolute forever, and I apologize. It sounded really good in my head, but then, like, midway into talking about it, I realized that it's gonna take, like, half an hour for all of us to actually do this, and then another half an hour to... So that's one.
Redo.
BluJay, what are you doing? Silent, what are you doing here?
What?
Oh gosh.
Oh, hi.
What are you?
You interrupted my typing.
You could.
Okay, enough goofing off, you three. What are we all doing down here?
Oh hi.
hi.
Apparently, just the three of us instantly had the thought that the end portal room is the one that like needs a lot of work on it because it's been just a stronghold for all of the seasons. We literally found this the day one when you think about it.
Yeah, it is still pretty ugly, but and we still do have everything here from the chair. Hey, you know what we didn't do from the charity day? Other than clean up all the poop,
What?
we still have a beds only dragon fight that we owe people for donating.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, that was one
Oh,
of
we
the
should do that.
punishments?
Yeah.
That was one of the things for somebody donated a certain amount, and yeah, we never did it.
You know, that
Good
sounds
idea.
way funner than whatever Zoe was going on about.
How dare you?
How dare I speak the truth? I know.
Yes.
I'm a trendsetter over here.
We got end crystals. I've got wool.
Let's do this.
We'll do your
The
decorating
community
later.
town is never gonna get finished.
Aw, they're just cuddling Tizztom for warmth.
It's cold in the end. We need him. He's soft and furry and fuzzy.
Anyway,
But you're talking cold. I thought this was a hot tub. The
it
hottest
is
tub
a hot
available.
Now, no, don't panic. Don't panic, but it's about to get a little bit warmer.
Oh, nope, 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 nope.
so we are allowed to like fly up to hit the things and everything, but all damage must be dealt with beds or with your own fist.
Turn down your game audio.
Turn down for what? Oh, that's what, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the lizard is not having a day.
Lizard is a little bit slow today.
The lizard is having a normal one.
Oh boy, yeah, I mean there is a lot of us on.
Ouch.
Like
I'm
the
sure-
way it displays on my screen, it's like he's desperately flapping his wings.
Same here, dude.
While like it's like I look at him and he's like through the
Rocket
space.
forever.
It's swimming through honey, basically.
Yeah, 10
not air.
centimeters at a time. This stupid thing will never make it to the actual end portal.
No, no,
This is the most anticlimactic slow-mo shot ever.
This is really bad.
no.
Oh, that takes out a lot. There's a sizable
realize-
chunk that it takes out.
I now realize what this thing over here is made out of obsidian.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
We do die.
Here.
Blow it up!
It's nearly dead. I'm out of beds.
Yes!
Hey, we got her.
Well, we lost Blujay and Silent because apparently recording time is not infinite on people who are not us. But
yeah, I was gonna say having a life will do that to you.
Yeah, whatever. But we're here, the two of us, with the kind of not exact plan, but some adjustments as to what we can actually do around here. So, meet me on top of the community resource area that no one actually takes resources from.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the gray wool is supposed to be the roads.
Okay.
So I decided that it would make sense to create some sort of semblance of a road leading all the way here. Creating a little bit more of a square around here, adding one building there and there on yellow and the purple.
Okay.
Then the gray of the road would transform into the already established pathway over here. And
Which doesn't actually lead to the door over here for some reason.
there. Fixed it.
Oh yeah.
Fixed it. Totally. But
Yeah.
more importantly, it actually creates a new road over here that I feel should loop around to there, like right behind the yellow build, like this. But I'm not sure about it. I mean, it does make the city look like it's on the grid or something. Except the grid is
Yeah.
triangles and really ugly.
Yeah, I don't think a grid there necessarily is good, and it depends on what we want to put in this space. Which I
Yeah.
guess it makes sense to get like all the basic trees out of the way. Yeah, this section I think was the part that was meant to be the park because it's already kind of got the
You
sign
know
and
what we
everything.
could do? I just realized.
What?
Create some sort of a sectioned off park around here. Like the way Jessie did with the Zen Garden.
Yeah.
And just throw Jessie inside and lock her up in there until she's finished with the park.
I mean, we could.
That is our solution for all greenery so far, so yeah.
It is.
Actually, okay, this is gonna sound stupid. What if it wasn't a park?
What?
What if it was a graveyard?
Not everything has to have a graveyard, Sly.
People die, okay?
Maybe, okay, maybe, but like
But
honestly,
besides, think about the monetization. We can give Twitch subs their own graves or whatever.
yeah, no, I mean, like I've got stuff for my patients already, but if you want to do that, go for it. But no, I mean, like there's definitely, I feel like there's plenty of room in the place, and I feel like literally smack dab in the middle of town is not necessarily the best spot for that.
Yeah, and graveyards generally are like a little bit away from the yeah.
Yeah,
Which
to
is
keep
why if I would place it anywhere, I actually could probably place it here on this side of the hill between this mountain and the Zen Garden.
Yeah.
It still would be pretty close to the area, but it would have a nice bonus of sectioning this off. Right?
Well, the one flaw with that is that actually it's almost closer for the stuff to wrap around to this direction.
Yeah, but
than-
like look at this. Look at this terrain here and compare it to the terrain there. Like this is non-traversable. These cliffs are way too big. You either will have to tear off them entirely, or not.
yeah, which I think originally that had been the plan with Sheriff.
Yeah. I mean, the worst part is I like this tiny village on this side of the mountain, which we'll talk about the tiny village as well. Don't you worry, we'll get to there. But I still think that doing the road from the tiny village to the actual, community area on this side of the mountain would be a bad call, because that way that road will not include the stronghold and everything
Yeah.
else.
Well, I mean, I was more thinking road that would loop all the way around. Now, hear me out. What if we went ahead and built up this hill so that it actually like connected across here?
Yeah, that's
so
the
that
plan.
it
That's
was
what I'm
kind of a
thinking.
ridge. Yeah, like, and we can go ahead and tuck that into here, and maybe put like a small tunnel through it or something for the yeah,
Yeah.
for the part that goes around. Because then that ridge kind of feels like it connects around and is what that is, and we can do like just a couple of staircases connecting the upstairs there to down here, and kind of create it like an uptown and a lowtown type of area.
That sounds almost so good that it makes me actually want to work on this, and trust me, I really don't want to work on this. This cliff and this this area here, I really don't want to try and untangle. But you almost make me excited about it.
Yeah, so I mean, like, what we do is we make like that area up there actually like has some class to it and everything, and then down here, this is like a fisherman's wharf type area. Like, this is where
Yeah.
the fishermen that like go out to sea for months at a time live. And so we just put a bunch of the small houses like super packed in close together.
Are you saying that this is where a ship would dock?
Yes, I'm saying this is where we can go sit on the dock of the bay.
Okay. Okay. I will. I will remember that. I heard the implication of a shipyard, and I.
Oh, well, I mean, do you see this space over here?
Oh, which space over where?
Like, we have so much flat area over here,
I don't know where you are.
and I'm right next to where we just were.
Oh, okay. Because I don't remember having any flat area over there. Oh. You are not rendering in? Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Flat desert space.
Meh. The desert
Or-
feels like a really good visual barrier for this.
Yeah, true.
Which really is the one of the problems with this town on the other side, is that there is no visual barrier. If we make ourselves a task to continue building it, it will go forever and devour Prowl's base.
I mean, it would not really be such a bad thing.
Not really, and Prowl's base actually would make a very fair addition to it. Like, it would make sense. But you get what I'm saying. I don't want to get too much work onto my butt.
Oh no,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
And I think originally there's this like line of cobble along. Pretty sure it was.
That is supposed to be the border of it.
Exactly. So yeah, I
that's-
feel like
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
this part sorted. But there's a whole other area on the left side of the TNC's castle. Which, by the way, someone has to top. Like, you can't. I cannot allow TNC to stand above the rest of the, city town.
I
And
mean,
then
as far as actual physical height, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. But you know what? You know what would be perfect on this hill? A cathedral.
Oh, I have a lot of purple wool. I have a lot of purple wool for you.
I didn't say I can build one.
I'm
just
not
said that
saying
would-
build it. I'm saying mark the area. Reserve the area for it. I'll put the sign down.
Of course, that would mean that the
It
graveyard
makes
probably has to go
perfect
here
sense
instead, but-
also because it's on the way to the revive.
Yeah. Oh man, that means the graveyard can go down here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we do graveyard here. No.
If you guys needed any assurance that we are actually making this up as we go along.
Yep. Was it 6? Yes. Graveyard. And then
Let's see.
we go here and we put a sign that says no. Cathedral. Alright. That's these ones sorted. We will continue that hill on the other side still, but it's... Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm feeling great. Yeah, the red line here was supposed to be the road. You just put a cathedral right...
Yeah,
Like-
we'll figure it out. We'll put the
We'll
the
put
road
a
on one
hole
side
in
of the other.
in a building. It's okay.
Because like the thing I'm thinking is that the main path should go right in front of the cathedral. So if we have the cathedral facing this way,
Mm-hmm.
then we can put the main path like right past it in front here. I like that there's just no lights whatsoever on this side. And
We're
then
very
that-
professional.
Yeah,
We're
'cause the
good at
thing is-
Minecraft.
The thing is that there does also feel like there is just a difference in the economics between what's out there on the coast and what's over there.
Yeah, that's about right.
And so for this to be kind of dividing the two so the two sides don't have to see each other.
Okay, fair. But we
That's-
still do have to do something about the nether portal and the end portal.
Yeah, nether portal and end portal. End portal, I have no idea. Nether portal, we can find some place to work it in.
Hmm.
We can definitely find some place.
I'm not saying we have to move it, I'm saying we have to redecorate it.
I think the combination thereof is probably the wisest thing. We don't have to move it by far. I just think that we may need to do something with it.
I'm just afraid that it stops linking up, it is all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so all we gotta do is take a comprehensive, you know, make a comprehensive list of the things we just said and present them to the rest of the server.
Yeah.
Or
That
start
and-
building without a permit. That is also allowed, but...
Exactly. Oh no, the one thing I'm gonna go do right now is, I got me some sponges.
Mm-hmm.
I got me an axe. I'm gonna go get rid of any default plain trees and any ponds that were not man-made. Now let's get this area cleared out.
And wouldn't you know it, the city might not have approved everything we suggested, but they definitely approved the cathedral and the cemetery. So I'm gonna just make a quick shout out into my own comment section, and it's kind of hijack quite a sizable part of this project. So on this area, from the cathedral to the revive, I'm gonna be building a cemetery. And you know what cemetery is full of? Graves are just everywhere. Yeah, I've been to one, just graves all over the place. I don't know what's the deal with that, but my point is, I'm not gonna give the graves to my Twitch subs or anything. I think we'll do a little bit more of a community-oriented version, and in the comments, if any of you will suggest some graves that you would like as like your ones, not necessarily your ones, you don't have to like necessarily like put yourself in there, but just, you know, some random things and random nice, not nice, but last words for me to put on the gravestones, maybe inside jokes, maybe just jokes. I would be really happy with that. And yeah, I might try and do that like one per episode and one per, you know, per person or something like that. Basically just bury a bunch of my own personal subscribers around here. I feel that would be pretty fun. I feel that would be pretty interesting. And let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. We have our work literally cut out for us. There's the cathedrals project that honestly, I have never been good at them, and I've never been good at them so much so to outbuild TNC's giant killer drone built castle. But we gotta flip and try, and we're gonna flip and try, and we'll probably succeed, because I mean, come on guys, when was the last time we couldn't outbuild killer drone? That's right, never, because we never actually tried. So, to be continued, have a good one, bye-bye, all that. This has been SlackLizard, this has been Truly Bedrock. Support any of the people that I've been with today, and do subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. See you later, bye-bye.